What's up, Redeemers? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
Keith.
I'm Zach.
I'm Mary Jane Usamaki.
I'm Zach.
Mary Maka Uza Jane.
I'm Curtis.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. EXO, Sweet Lies. Don't be a liar. You subscribe to the channel. Let me know now.
Be sweet.
That was a little blatant.
Son! Say no. It's like, hit that subscribe button. Don't mess up our tempo. But yeah, yo, if you love Love Shot and everything else, just jump in the comments and say no.
I love Beckton.
Sweet Lies is a special Patreon request from Mona. She said we would like this after all the other EXO stuff that we did. Mona.
She's a Mona.
No long talk. This is EXO. No long talk. This is EXO Sweet Lies. It's probably about to be something kinky. Let's jump into this. I better not hear no bed squeaking.
No.
I take it back. Take it back.
It's like,
how did I get this?
Baby oil and body grinded.
가끔 진실이란 걸 가슴을 보다픈데
Production go crazy already.
모두 상처받긴 겁나는 걸 진실했던 공개를 돌려 조금 힘은 줄면서도 속이려 간단한 자신 없다고 거짓말이라도 꼭 그렇게 살아도 곁에 둘 수 있다면 Sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies 세상에서 가장 달콤한 거지 baby Sweet lies, sweet lies 원하는 네가 해줄게 No, 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 no Baby don't say wanna lie No, 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 no Baby don't say wanna bad guy 진실이 사실보다 아파서 No, 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 no 두 손으로 귀를 막는다 We know 상처 주긴 나도 싫어 So bitter 이럴 수밖에 없는 걸 아무리 해도
They're snapping.
let's give it.
수 없이 또다시 Sweet lies
Sweet Lies.
Sweet lies 세상에서 가장 달콤한 거지 baby Ooh, yeah. Sweet lies, sweet lies 원하는 게 돌아오면 다 해줄게 Yeah 생각보다 쉽게 맘을 주지 않는 나 달콤한 거짓말은 너는 너를 like a hot cocoa winner winner 억지로 너를 밀어내려 했어 계속해서 해라 Take it that I like it but you know I'm a pretender
Okay, this is the twerk segment. This the.
이거 나를 원한다면 계속해 빼어버릴지도 몰라 경고해도 못들은 적게로 막아 Let me tell you what's on my mind Sorry I can't feel it 난 내가 바라지는 맘 사실은 나 시작하기 두려웠던 향기가 입안 가득히 느껴지잖아 마냥 네가 두 눈을 감고 거짓이라도 날 원한다면 행복하게 해줄게 세상 가장 달콤한 거짓말로 알려 Sweet lies, sweet lies 세상에서 가장 달콤한 거짓 baby Sweet lies, sweet lies 오는 게 이거라면 해줄게 Sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies Sweet lies Sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies
Nah, cause stop Dio.
Yeah, that's not
you gotta
weak
chill.
in that shit.
Yeah, nah, Dio, Chen, Beck, y'all was acting in you. It's like sweet.
Really get you going, huh?
Listen, I know these are polarizing figures. This was giving Chris and Trey Songz energy. This is giving that This is ready type energy. This I know baby making music when I hear it.
Hot and ready.
Yeah.
This
Still thought I heard a
one of
best
those
week.
songs where you know it'd be either the girl or the boy, like the dancer, and they in like the studio by themselves, and they got like a chair.
Sweet lies. She on the chair.
Just tickling
Somebody done let the water hit him like
Yeah.
flash dance.
It reminds me of one of those like I'm an underground dancer. I'm trying to get my name out there, or trying to get myself out.
Somebody doing choreo. Somebody doing
Turned
choreo in the mirror.
Turned into honey.
Yeah.
That's somebody dancing in the rain.
Ironically, Kai.
Kai, honey.
And I mean,
Yeah, lay.
you pretty much know my bias line by now is Bag, Kai, and Dio. Baekhyun just has the most perfect fucking voice. His voice always sounds amazing, finely tuned. It don't sound like he ever catches a cold. It don't sound like his voice is not supported. It's just perfect. Every time I hear his voice, that shit is perfectly clean, supported, everything. I fucking love this shit. I have no complaints about Baekhyun's voice, ever. I love Dio as well. He's a lot more, I don't even think you could be more emotional than Baekhyun, but you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely more, you could feel like
He emotes his voice well.
yeah, you could feel it with him. Whereas Beck is just like, he will launch at any time and be technically sound and just perfect and everything like that. Dio, you could feel a little bit more, I'm not going to be technically sound with this. I'm just going to give you my raw emotion and how I feel and everything like that. Give it to you raw. Yeah, but Chen was getting off too. I haven't really had too much with Chen, you know, in the songs, because I hear he's actually gets lauded more than Beck. Like I said, I won't turn this into a personal thing. I haven't really heard enough to kind of put anything behind that statement, but
We talked about Chen last time. I forget who was in there the last EXO joint. It might have been just y'all. And I was like, his eyes always captivate.
he's a stud. I can see it.
Look how he looking. Caught me.
That's what gets you.
Sweet love.
So easy. Say no.
Got me.
Say no. But no,
EXO.
this is definitely going on the K list and definitely one of my after hours playlists.
Yeah, I agree. What I like about what Beck did on here too was he was real breathy. And this might have been like the breathiest I've ever heard him. But Chen and Dio might have been the flagpole guys this one, running with the flag respectfully, just because listen, however it gets done. But nah, just cause like you just highlighted, we kind of already like we give Beck his flowers up here every time an EXO video drop. Beck might not be in the video and his name get mentioned. With that being said, Dio was definitely somebody who we talked about like more as like everything progressed. And obviously we jumped into his catalog and started hearing what was up with him. Like I mentioned, we definitely was talking about Chen last time, and I forget like why. I think we was talking about how amazing like the rap line is, how like what Human and Chanel do, and people were talking about Suhan and yeah, Suhan and
No, I was saying you said Suhan, I said Suho.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like, you know, we just were talking about other members who we don't normally like highlight, because obviously we did all the stuff with Lay. You know, so with that being said and shit, like, bro is starting to, like, every time he goes off is just on some shit, because I think he was snapping the most when we did the Christmas joint as well. Yeah, I think he was snapping the most when we did the Christmas joint as well. But they definitely did take turns kind of like belting and doing like some of those little like the sexy falsettos, I guess is what we call them. If you listen to like The Dream and all that, you'll know what we're talking about. But this was all in that type of realm. It was an era, I want to say almost like from 08 to 12. Like the I call it like bed squeak music almost. And tempo, it's funny because tempo, I'm hearing a little bit of it in here, but this is more of the sexier, like just we about to put something to sleep music, and I'm kind of here for it.
What do you about to put to sleep?
With the EXO grown, they you know, this is take you down music. This is, ladies, let us know if this is in your playlist. If your grown time playlist.
Your adult time.
How you feel, Zach and Shay?
I really enjoyed the song. I do love, you know, sexy songs. I love how the song was straight to the point. I do feel like they said "Sweet Lies" a lot in it. I probably may have wanted a more in the verse, another verse maybe. I don't know, but the song was that good where you probably don't even really maybe it may not bother you. But overall, yeah, I like the song. It was downloaded. I can smoke to this. Like, it's not too much I can really explain. The song was sexy. I like it.
Yeah, I like this song as well. Although I do agree with y'all, like you definitely can play this when you got you saying over, but make sure that she don't hear the lyrics, because if she hears "Sweet Lies," she gonna think opposite. You know what I'm saying? But the vibe definitely give it off. You always gotta think 2 steps ahead now, because they be like 3 steps ahead. So yeah, if you know, you know. But I like this song. Definitely a lot. It's really a great vibe. Yeah, it's difficult to tell me who stole the show. For me to say.
Yeah, I feel like they all did well. They all bounced off each other well.
Yeah. I definitely love the line distribution in this. It was definitely greatly distributed. You heard everyone smoked whatever they said or whatever part they had. Definitely a download. Definitely could smoke to this and vibe to this. Hashtag vibe to this. A vibe.
EXO a bunch of real ninjas, because they'll be right on the joint just like, yo, even if I'm bullshitting, I'm gonna make the world feel good for you. It's a sweet lie.
The world's yours.
The world is yours. Yeah, she's like, it doesn't matter. Slap me.
It's my type of song.
Say your piece.
Say them sweet lies.
Oh, we lying? This was great. So, no, I'm kidding. I thought the song was really good. Very, very well done as far as like the kind of like stripper music, like slow, sensual. Now coming to the stage, Candy, like that sort of shit.
Magic Mike 3.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely could see a video for this being in a strip club, because that whole ambiance is Sweet Lies. If you think about it, that was a little deep. But all in all, I thought this was a great song. It's definitely going on the playlist. I definitely like the vibe of it. From the beginning to the production. Production was crazy, by the way. The layering, just the line distribution was on point. I think that was said by Miriam Jane Uzumaki. That's a long name. And like I think my MVPs are like Baekhyun and Dio. I thought they definitely killed it. They definitely were good in this song. I mean, everybody killed it, but they kind of stood out to me the most. Their colors popped up more. Other than all in all, I thought this was a good show.
Has someone told you sweet lies?
Yeah, I got ears, right? Everybody said Sweet Lies at some point.
If Mary Jane is too long, you can just say
MJ.
Redeemers, let us know if you never told a sweet lie.
All of our redeemers have told
I think
us
that's
sweet
a lie. I'm like, if they say that, I think that's a lie. Everybody's lied to something.
What if you just told a lie, but it wasn't sweet? It was a crazy ass, just like,
What if you told us sweet, but it wasn't a lie?
yeah.
I don't know, because it's crazy how like.
What if you told it?
Still a lie. It's sweet.
I mean, I'd rather tell the bitter truth.
What do you think, Kurt?
God.
Jesus Christ.
No, I thought they all snapped and everything that they respectively were given kind of on the song, especially like vocally. Like I felt like everything that you guys had said as far as Beck and Dio seemed to kind of stand out the most, and I really love the pairing back and forth of their voices and everything. And I know like all the other vocalists were kind of respectively, snapping with her, whether it was like ad libs or kind of like 1 to 2 lines here and there. But it was really just the kind of harmony and kind of kinetic energy that they kept with the feeling of the track, as well as kind of using the vocalist to kind of echo the sweetness of the lie. And then the lie itself being in more of the rap structure as kind of far as the harsh hittingness of it. And I thought that was mimicked very well in the production as well, as far as kind of how it was like really, really like bassy and everything to kind of like be a little bit of the punch, to the lie or anything like that. But I think that was like, balanced out really well. And as Zach had said, also the line distribution in here was just really incredible. It felt like they really gave everyone like a fair, kind of chunk of the track to really, go off on. Definitely I would say the rap verses were among my favorite, but the vocals were just paired so beautifully with it, and the juxtaposition / not to say quite like an oxymoron, but just the whole like it's going to be sweet, but it's going to be a harsh thing at the same time, as far as the lie. So I thought that was done really well, but basically how it was like I'm an unwielding blade if you want me, like you already know you're going to get cut deep, kind of basically like at one of the points in the verses. So I thought stuff like that like was something that really stood out too, just kind of the fact that like essentially making it like the truth is going to hurt worse than the sweet lie, like the whole bitter truth aspect of it. And you often see that in any kind of love song or ballad as being like the good thing, like when you kind of are, honest and straightforward. But I kind of like the perspective that they take on this, especially, in the after hours kind of aspect of it. If you're basically saying that it's going to be basically like you're kind of painting yourself like I'm going to be the one who's actually protecting you in a way by like shielding you from the harshness of that truth. So I just thought that was a little bit more of a nice kind of gray area to
wolves
explore.
in sheep's clothing kind of
Yeah. But from the perspective that they're at least given in the verse structure of it, it seems that they weren't like lying from the beginning. Like it was kind of like you already knew who I was kind of thing, and basally like you kept coming to me sort of thing. I don't know. It was just like toxic energy for sure, but definitely like a nice kind of gray area to explore, musically. But everything that they had done as far as like pairing the sweetness of, the vocals to the kind of the harsh hittingness of some of the rap verses and how that was echoed again in the production, I just thought that all that fit really well. Definitely a download for me, and the line distribution was really flawless as well.
Did EXO drop toxic music? It's like that's gonna be our thumbnail. Is EXO is K-pop toxic now? Ooh. Shit, if it is, sign me the cup.
Some O's with the X.
Mona, baby girl, thank you for this. Y'all gotta send some more EXO content like this our way, because clearly it's a lot of like B-sides we haven't jumped into. Still some title tracks and stuff we haven't jumped into.
I go crazy.
I wanted to see if it was one out. I didn't see one from the rip, but it got to be a lot for this. They got to be somewhere.
Had it in the after hours club.
Yeah, pelvic thrusting some the ground or the air, one nipple out. Yeah, if it's a lot for this, I throw it in the comments, y'all. We'll jump into it. But other than that, we love y'all, Redeemers. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Take care.
Peace.